Hey guys, welcome to my gameplay and commentary of Battlefield 3. This is going to be the first time I'm doing a commentary actually over some footage, so it's quite weird. But basically I got me and a few friends, and unfortunately one left when we had started recording this, and we had set out to have one NG, one sniper, one medic, and one LMG. I was the engineer, my friend TBR Hand of Hell here was the sniper, and my friend First Impact was the medic, and I will link both their channels in the description below. But yeah, basically we just did rush, and it went really well, surprisingly. I did quite a few cool things. As you can see, I'm flying the transport chopper, helping my friends. Well, actually, I'm not helping my friend in this one because he was on the wrong side and I didn't know, and I was just basically being a Call of Duty attack chopper trying to circle about, but after watching it back, I did really badly. I'm usually a good pilot, but I did a really small circle and I should have done a larger, shorter, higher circle, and I really could have done better with it. But as you can see, we're being peppered by two tanks just using their turrets, and I'm just trying to provide cover for our team to get in there. Our team, I didn't feel like was the brightest of sparks this game. I will admit I felt like my squad carried a lot, not on kills but on the caps. You will see me die a lot as well. And I've left it all in. I did originally think that this was going to be a montage, but it was just in the time frame for YouTube's rules. And right there, I switched with my friend TBR Hand of Hell, because we were taking damage. I was the engineer, so I thought I might as well repair, because I'm no good if I'm piloting and not repairing. Sorry. My friend Impact then went on the turret on the right side, and I was just peppering with rockets because I was just like, well, I can't repair, so might as well add a bit of fire. And I do think I got a hit marker earlier. Yeah, I get lots of hit markers with the rockets. It's quite ridiculous. Right here I switched to my pistol because there's no point wasting my any other my ammo, so I just thought I'll use my pistol, try and get a few cheap shots. Not a single bullet hits, so it's quite stupid. And by this point in my mind I'm thinking, right, we've circled A, we get off at that point. And I was already talking to them in party, telling them that I'll repair while we're being peppered with missiles. Don't forget we've got flares, because we got hit a lot, and it's almost like he forgot we had flares. But he knew we had flares and he were popping them. It was just something about it where we were being peppered. But yeah, I jump out later on, and you'll see when. But for now, I'm just constantly repairing because that's how quick we're being hit, and I get the maintenance medal for it. I do the trick where you switch weapons and your blowtorch instantly recharges, which is really, really helpful. I'm quite surprised how well it worked, and then we got hit, and I actually got hurt, damaged wise. But because it's not hardcore, my health will regen over time as long as I don't take any hits, and because I'm in a chopper, I don't really take any hits. Here's when, for some reason, I decide, you know what, I'm going to try shooting with my gun. I do have the ACW with hollow, foregrip and heavy barrel, because I've been playing a lot of hardcore, so I've been aiming down my scope a lot. Throw a grenade, because again, been playing hardcore, been throwing random grenades from a parachute, and I got a lot of kills. I wish I were recording at the time when I had it. I check the board, see what scores are, see what the teams are like. And I think on this run is when I jump out. I kind of regret jumping out because my two friends do die, but we get the point. So I jump out, parachute, and there's two guys running off to the left and right. How they didn't see me or kill me is beyond me. So I get in, lay down for extra cover and whatnot, because there's a tank nearby shooting, and I arm it, and I'm like, yes, get in. Running, I use this rock up ahead for cover, and I just crouch, get ready, keep an aim, and there's a guy. Shoot him. He has the same idea. He lays down. So I go in and I'm like, crap, reloading. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Knife. Get him. I was over the moon because it was just like, yes, got the objective. So obviously staying in cover a bit because there's a tank shooting at me, and I think, oh, I'll take him out with my torch, and then go, wait, no, he's looking at me. Run, run, jump. Get past him. No idea how I do that. Continuously running, get to the point, arm it, being shot at, don't have many high hopes, die. Armed them both, but I died, and as you're gonna see, he's sat there disarming it. It was really getting my heart pounding like, yes, I'm gonna get it. But unfortunately, I didn't. So I spawn on my friend, TBR Hand of Hell, and he's in a tank, I'm in the turret. I'm not much use in this turret if I'm honest. I do bail out when we get near later on in this road. Impact's in the third seat, so he's laser designating targets for us. And I just try and see if I can shoot anyone, and I can't see anyone at the minute. So what I try to do is I aim for the jets. Not the best of ideas because not hardcore for first of all, so I'm not going to do fuck all damage with them. And secondly, tank turrets tend not to do a lot of damage against the Frogfoot and that kind of jet because they are ridiculously fast. Luckily he does crash into a lamppost like a nonce. I see a lot of pilots doing that. I'll even hold my hand up and say I've done it a few times and crashed into ridiculous things when I could have avoided it. But right here is where I get out and I go running towards B because I think, right, we've got to take B, we've got to push it. And my friend's being in a tank, it's a tank, they're going to have good chances. But there was at least 2 or 3 guys over there, so I'm trying to peek my head out, spotting them from my friend saying, can you shoot these for me please? And they do, they get the kills. I don't know if it was them specifically, but our teammates got the kills because I was spotting. And I've noticed this about Battlefield, not a lot of people play it like they used to in Bad Company 2. A lot of people seem to be selfish, and you know, I think people should play as a squad more. Teamwork is actually a key factor in this game. I mean, I got lucky, I would have died then, but luckily 3 people in a Humvee blocked the bullets, you know, being a human shield for me, and I survived. So obviously there's a guy here, there's a few of us, so we can outnumber him. There's my friend Tyron setting up for spawn beacon and whatnot, and I think, right, I'm going to plant again. Because on Battlefield, I believe you've got to play the objective. If the objective's team deathmatch and you're getting kills, then it doesn't really matter as long as you get kills. But Conquest and Rush, I think you've just got to do the objective. I've seen too many games where people have just been bothered about the air vehicles and they've not done anything about the Conquest flags. And most of the time, and the main map being Operation Firestorm, is the fact that they're just flying, and I've captured all 3 flags on numerous occasions. Right there you saw a guy get shot by a rocket, and it didn't do anything, which confuses me about Battlefield. And obviously the sweaty try-hard 100 Colonel. I think he should play a different game. But if he wants to play it, then he can play it. Right here I use Tyron's spawn beacon, but unfortunately it does point me the wrong direction. I think I get a hit no, I don't get a hit marker here. I just shoot there, just to make sure no one's there. And I just guard because it's already been armed. Then it's taken. Didn't do bad. I believe I try and get this guy and that guy, but I think one of them gets me. Yeah. I'm gonna get killed in a minute. Which, disappointed at, because there we go, there he was. Disappointed because, yeah, I could have got the kills, I could have survived a bit longer, but I'm actually glad I didn't, and you'll see why. I spawned on my friend Tyron, who knows the Rush maps quite well, and he really does enjoy Rush. So I think, right, I'll follow him. I've got squad sprint on, so we're all running really fast, and, you know, Battlefield law, yeah, you have to go through a fence and not around it. I mean, luckily we went round it then. and then there's me looking at my feet like a complete idiot, but hell, why not? You don't see it in many games nowadays anyway with shooters that you can see your own feet, but I think they are slowly getting it in more. So right up here is when I become an idiot because I decide to go play Leapfrog on the Stones, which don't know why, and you know, you would have thought, oh, I can climb through a tree. No, completely blocked. Completely left my friend Tyron, don't know why I did that. Jumping over the rocks, and right here is where I blew my mind, because apart from the graphical tearing, I try and capture it. Obviously the floor's too high that I can't even step up, so I have to jump. I arm this and think, okay, sorry, I'll just arm A, you know, because they'll just disarm B, and if I can get one, I get one. So still no enemies nearby, it's quite quiet over here, don't know what they were doing, so I think, right, get in that building, gives me cover, good ground for defense, and I look about a bit, still no one. B blows up, great, now I've just got to guard A, see if I can do it, you know. I think I noticed, yeah, I noticed someone by the radio tower, so I'm like, right, just throw a grenade, and I get A, both MCOM stations in a matter of minutes. I was mind blown. I have never done that. Quite glad my teammate was there shooting, because he would have had me, and I only noticed that while watching it back, because I didn't notice when playing the game. You get your blinkers on when you're playing, don't you? And you just don't realise what's going on around you. So up here's the final MCOM, and we're just basically running ahead. Both make the mistake of trying to get into the out of play zone, but luckily it just gets removed, so we're just running. And at this point I'm thinking, this is going to take too long, this clip's going to be too big, I'm going to have to make a montage of just kills, death, caps. Luckily at the end it wasn't anyway, so my friend Impact were moaning that he wanted to be in the shot more, so I was like, well, alright, fair's fair, and I think up here is where I stop. Yep, this is the bit where he wants to be in the shot, and there he is. Kind of annoyed that he went to engineer, wasn't staying as a diverse class, but doesn't matter. Though I felt if he was the medic, my deaths would have been far less numerous. We did have a team tank shooting us, so we just kind of shot back at him, kind of the, oi, leave us alone. We're obviously going for the objective, and I do believe we probably could have taken a much quicker route. Up ahead, Impact gets a very nice kill on an enemy. I will admit I do go to shoot him first, but he got killed first. And in the frame of team spirit, I let Impact get the objective first, and I go for guard. Probably could have kept my eyes open a bit more. Impact using attack light there. Don't know what use it is in a daytime map, but people use it. I got killed by 2-3 shots with the 44, which kind of annoyed me, but here's where Tyron gets my revenge. Nice few shots with the suppressed pistol. Very nice. Doesn't alert anyone on the map, and we can just keep going. I spawn in on them, learn from my mistake, and I go higher this time. Not that it matters because we take this objective, and we just keep moving up to B now, and I die very lots in here. I could have done a lot better, but it was at the end, I was getting cocky. I arm this, it does get disarmed, unfortunately. Try and shoot him, he kills me first. No idea how he manages that, but, you know, he got a kill, it's all fair and square. I do find a lot in Battlefield that even if you shoot first, they get the kill on you. I think that's just due to lag. I spawn, get killed, and the hand of victory. Tell me what you think, guys. I really enjoyed playing it. That was the best gameplay I'd ever done, so tell me what you think. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.